Okay, I'm Felipe. I'm big data engineer of Natura, a Brazilian company. And today I'm going to introduce you how is the straight way from Cassandra to ScyllaDB. Hello, good afternoon. Let's check it first. Okay. So, does anybody heard about Natura? Yes? It is a joke, but I will try to introduce Natura a little bit for you guys. First of all, I'm just a presenter. We have a team. They are amazing. Here is the true database guy. Is the other guy sit on that, another sparkers, our monsters working a little bit, and of course in the back my boss, the most important guy in the presentation. So, Natura has 3 brands. It's not common to everybody who doesn't live in Brazil, knows a little bit about the company. Then I have a video that I can introduce you, and I'd like to play it right now, if it works. That's it, thank you.
We believe in beauty as a force for people, as a force for change. We believe each one of us is unique. That's the beauty of being you, me, us. When we connect to what makes us different, we embrace what makes the difference. It's in our nature to care. Our journey reflects our commitment to the planet. Our actions show our commitment to the people. United by our beliefs. Inspired by our causes. It's time to connect, collaborate, comprehend, converge, co-create, and coexist. It's time to Natura and Co.
So, great. It's time to collaborate. So, my speech is today, I will try to share the straight road between Cassandra to Scylla. Then, this is our fact numbers. We have almost all country in Brazil. We have almost Latin America. We are present in whole places in the world. We have 32,000 stores, 70 countries, around 8,000 of co-works, probably more right now. And here is just Natura. It is the company from Brazil. It has almost 50 years. And we are present in 8 countries. Just Natura has 6.5 thousand co-works and a sales force of around 2 million, and it grows every day. And it was 28 stores. When I say stores, it keeps on small malls and shoppings at all. And we have, of course, we are one of the biggest e-commerce in Brazil, but then I would like to speak about it later. Today I want to introduce you a little bit of tech talks. This is our architecture when we are running Cassandra, and now we are running ScyllaDB. That is the way that we push down the technology and stress it at all. So let's put a little bit of numbers. We have 10 builds by day when we run Docker and have a lot of builds. We have continued integration, continued delivery works pretty well. And one Kafka we have around 3, almost 500,000 right now of message by days. And of course, we have the same clusters running about 40 batches by day, which is provide a lot of pressures on database, who is composed by MongoDB when I need DocumentDB, and key values for Scylla when I need key values. And everything we need to put all sync between our on-premise databases and from our cloud databases is running by talent jobs. those are architecture when we have this problem. And here a full cycle of developments, a little bit of streaming statistics that we have around 2,000 key of complete message by day. The average processing time is around 3076 microseconds, and we have no delay at all. And here is the way that we're calling our fact numbers on the Scylla. It is available in snapshot. Someone can try to copy this link and see later the details about our environment. The question is why we choose Scylla as our provider. So we don't have no more gem. That's so glad. You can imagine how complex it is. You need to take care of Java virtual machine when you have 100 or 1,000 of servers. So when I have Java VM problems, it means that I have a lot of performance and issues on Cassandra, or it doesn't matter, Cassandra open source or Cassandra Datastax product. That is the best way. When you have performance problems, it's natural that you need to find the way to solve it. And that was the way we found Scylla. I told everybody, the best sellers of Scylla is the Datastax thing. Yes, it is. The fact you don't have a lot of problems. And support, it works. First of all, it works more than we need when it works. They provide us recommendation, what you need to do, what's the best practice to solve your use case. They understand your use case before providing our solutions. So, of course, Scylla knows your use case and knows your modeling. And we have access directly to developers if you need. Example of that, we have an amazing contact about materialized views in the experimental view when it was not in general availability, directly to the guy who does it. That was amazing. So other thing is they are flexible to contract. You can choose the way that you want to pay. If you can buy 5 nodes, it's okay, it's not their problem. If you want to buy by shards or buy by CPU, it's okay also. You just sit your manager and say what your need and that's why we need to do. And another problem is when you have data stacks and you need to scale your cluster during a problem, you need to burst it as soon as possible. What happens later, it comes for a letter that you need to pay more. And when I say more, it's more. So that was another problem. You need to plan everything before you scale your cluster when you're running data stacks. If you buy nodes, it depends on how many nodes you have. You can scale up or you can grow for your side. And the best thing that I know about Scylla, they have a roadmap. That's important. Just if you want to know what's happened in the next year, just come here and ask it to Glauber or Dor where this feature is going to be delivered. And as soon as possible, it will be. So here is our numbers. That is from month 9. Okay, that's for August. This is our numbers. You can see the average load. And this is our metrics and the same load when you have Cassandra. And the same date, the same period, you have everything that you need to share. Take a look when you see, let me see if it works, it doesn't work. When you see the latency between one each other, let's bring it back. And let's go further. It's awful. And sometimes it doesn't collect at all. Now I need to speak about the size. When you run Cassandra, it was running, a token ring like that. We have 5 nodes to compare with each other. Of course, that you have Open Center to manage everything that you need. It looks like Grafana, but it's not so the same product at all. And we have 5 nodes working of 16 CPU and 100 GB memory, but not all use it, but you need to scale it. And that is the fact. This is our price list, okay? It's not our contract. You can go to Azure or Amazon and pick up and do the comparisons. Here is our clusters. When it was running Cassandra, it was running on Ubuntu. The size is DSC14 V2. And we have 11 primary disks to support the IOPS that we need. And of course, it's running 4 hours by month. It means almost every day. Almost not, it's every day. And those are the costs, around 2 KB nodes. That's I'm talking about only hardwares. Of course, I do need to include your license. And here is the same size that you have in Scylla. There is another cluster right now. We are not running in Azure. We are running Amazon right now. We have 5 nodes, and those are the costs. So if you go to Scylla, probably at least you're gonna save more money than we actually are running on Cassandra Datastax. And take a look on disks. We have just 2 disks and we're running any VM. They are fast. So you can get better performance, you are saving money, you can get almost everything that you need in SportsWorks. And there is no more GVM anymore. So the results is that. First of all, I'd like to explain something. Our environment are completely different from ScyllaDB of when we have a Cassandra. During the migration copy, we did some changes and purged all data that we need, or all table that we need, so it was cleaned before. And in some cases, the reductions was from 6 hours to 10 minutes. That's why we have it turned down for that. And okay, you can save a lot of money. The average person runs from milliseconds to microseconds. That's, believe it or not, it was amazing for latency. And the average was dropping down almost 7 microseconds. That's the number that we have. It's, whoa, amazing. And so as I told, that's what's our result presentation. And that is the tips that I want to show something. Spark and ScyllaDB. You must read those documents. Probably if you want to review all summits, you're going to see new freshers and new documents that you can get it. So I recommend it. You must read it before you put your Cassandra anymore, before you put ScyllaDB in production. And that's my last message. Where is?